Alright everyone, welcome to Street City Studio. I'm John. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I figured we'd talk a little bit about inspiration and motivation while we set up a photo shoot today. Kind of based on that, I'll just say I've kind of been in a funk lately. I've been down and out, I suppose. But I've been trying to decide how to turn that into something more positive, right? How can I use that as motivation and inspiration? And so that's what we're doing here today. We're going to set up a little photo shoot, and the idea is kind of that John is a bum, right? John is a kind of the crazy conspiracy guy on the corner with his little cardboard sign, right? And down and out, right? I thought I might use some of that feeling and see if we can't create a little scene here from it. Right? Let me move this. Try and get a lower angle here. Kind of like that. And I'm going to bring in this flashlight that you guys see me use sometimes here to light this back here. And you're not going to see a lot of it, but I think every little bit helps, right? And just to kind of fill in this corner, I got another garbage can. And this is I believe this is from the Spawn Alley playset. I really like that playset, by the way. Haven't featured much of it on this channel here, but I am a big fan of it. It works real well with 3 3/4 toys. And now I'll probably have John here just kind of bumming it up. Just kind of pouting it out in the corner, I guess. Right? That was the idea. Let me swap these hands out. I'm going to swap these hands out for these flatter, wide open. Ooh, burping. Excuse me. Hands off. There they go. Stick these other hands. I kind of want him grabbing his own head, like he's holding his head, pouting, right? Woe is me. Woe is the world. The end is nigh. Right? Try and get him kind of squatted out. Like I said, get his hands up on his head. I feel like he's gonna want to lean back too far. I don't want him leaning back too far. Now, some things I was thinking too, I might try and fill out some of this. Make it a little more dirty and textured, I guess. Oh, I don't like his foot. I don't like what his foot's doing. Let me see. How far can I get his foot to go flat? Let's see. No, it doesn't want to go flat. Maybe. I feel like I'm going to snap it right off, though. Oh, no, he doesn't want to sit right. Right, and so like I was saying, got kind of sidetracked with the posing, but I was thinking about bringing in some of this kinetic sand and maybe even some other scraps and debris. Right, but try and dirty it up a little bit and fill out some of these spots. Right, like the lip around this thing doesn't make sense. I always have to crop it out. I thought, well, maybe I can add some of this and just kind of soften that ledge. Right. Maybe even throw some up here, you know. Dirty it up a bit. Make it look a little less flat, a little less clean, right? You don't want to overdo it, maybe, but I think a little bit can help. Let's see. Probably over here too. Oh, had that posing down for a second, but I ruined it. Let me see. How bad did I ruin it? Oh, his foot's way up in the air. But that'll save me from having to crop it right at that thing, right? Or that's the hope. That's the idea. Because I tend to do that a lot, right? I'll crop right there just because. So let's find a fix instead. Ooh, that's not looking bad at all. Kind of like it. Could probably pull back a little bit. I feel like that's too much. Yeah, it's looking better. Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm talking about right there. I'm wondering if I should bring it further forward here. Just to kind of. Something like that. It's not bad at all. And I was thinking about using some of that styrofoam that I had sorted out there for the snow. Right? Just because I've got it sitting here, I might as well treat it like some garbage. Right. Feel like it might, that piece might be too big. Need some small pieces. Yeah, I don't know how much that's adding. That's not helping much. Maybe a different kind of, like if I had, oh, I know what I can use. Hold on a second, let me get this out of here. I had an idea. Oh, what is this? I got this. Just one of these inserts from a Jurassic Park toy. I'm just gonna rip some little pieces. Alright. And then you see, it looks like some sort of magazine or something maybe, you know. And so I'm gonna double it up and rip it, right? About there maybe. Alright. So that could be some sort of newspaper or magazine scrap, right? Put a couple of those around. Maybe even, right, I got another one here. I'll crumble up so that it's not so flat. A couple of those. Oh, it fell in the crack. How about there? Just some little flourishes of detail, you know? Anything. I mean, maybe not anything, but you get what I'm saying. Now that I've got all these, I'm gonna try and find a different colored spot so that all the papers aren't the same color, you know. So I'm looking at this green here. I want some of this green sticking out instead of that blue and pink. I definitely like the blue and pink because it pops, it sticks out. But it'd be kind of weird if all the debris was just blue and pink, you know. Just make a couple of these. That might be it too, because I might be overdoing it. That might be plenty. Let me try and look through the lens here and see what I see. Yeah, it's looking real cluttered. Try and spread it out a bit maybe. Maybe a little minute over here. Looking kinda bare. That's not bad though. I kind of feel like I could get some boxes or something, crates or something around here, but I think other than that, like, that's not bad. Let's see if I got some right here. Yeah. do. We got some stuff. We got some barrels. Let's do some barrels. I like barrels. Barrels will fit pretty good in there, I think. And maybe a box up here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like that box is hanging off a bit. But besides that, if it wasn't hanging off that ledge so much, maybe we'll do this instead right here. In a box here. Maybe even something like this. No, I don't like that. Kind of want to work it in, but I don't think I love it. I don't hate that as much, but no, I don't need it. I don't need it. Maybe another box or something. No. Nope. That might be it. Let me look at his pose. No, I kind of like that, except for his hands, but let me see. I don't know that I can get him like any tighter on his head. Maybe just force perspective, kind of line him up so that it looks. Looks like he's grabbing the head as best I can. Maybe even put it down in front of his face a little more. Yeah, I do like that better. I do like that better. No, the more I think about it, I might, let me see. Maybe we'll bring in a character. I was just gonna do it just a Bum John. But maybe Bum John is getting harassed. No loitering, right? No loitering. If you're here when I get back, I'm taking you in, right? Let me see here. I got these little handcuffs. I'm gonna stick in Judge Dredd's hands here, or hand. Right? Well, let's see if we can't put him right on the outside here. Something like that. Maybe back him up so we can see them cuffs a little bit. Oh no! Let me see. Fix that. That's a real loose grab, or a real loose hold he's got on it, so I shouldn't expect him to hold it very good. I do have some of this little sticky putty. I can put on this handcuff so it doesn't fall out so easily. And just get it right on the end there, see? Let's see now if that'll stick to his fingers. I'll be good. But like I said, I kind of want it to be visible that it's handcuffs. If it's at the wrong angle, it won't be. You won't be able to tell what it is. It just looks like a chain or something. Yeah, that's not bad. His pose could be better. It's not very exciting pose, but he's barely in the shot anyways, right? Yeah, you run into Judge Dredd in a dark alley. The end is definitely nigh, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see, how does this light look? Yeah, that's pretty perfect, I think. Couldn't ask for much else. Feel like I could find a better spot for him. Maybe the original spot was the better spot for him. No. Oh, that's not bad if his heel wasn't floating like that. Let's try this again. That's why I say don't mess with a good thing, right? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, I saw it coming. It's sinking in that sand, that's what that is. That's alright. Leave him on the plastic this time. That's not bad though. I was thinking about using RoboCop, but his hand is, I don't know where he does have some other hands somewhere, but I don't know where they're at right now. But his hand's like wide open. The other hand's not wide open, but I would have to reverse the whole shot, turn him around because it would have been his right hand, and it would be behind him. Judge Dredd here barely holds the cuffs anyways. But that works out nice. I like Judge Dredd. He's definitely a cop you don't want to run into. But I'm a big fan of Judge Dredd and RoboCop. Even though he's not getting his face in there. But like I said, I kind of want to do just a John the Bum shot. But as I was going, I decided, well, we can bring in some sort of threat maybe. And that's what we're talking about at the beginning, right? Trying to turn this doom and gloom into something a little more productive, right? If finding inspiration, I think that's kind of the point, right? I think a lot of people just assume inspiration hits you like a baseball bat, like you had no choice, but get hit, and that's, at least in my case, that's really not the case. You really have to go looking for it, right? You have to put in effort to find that inspiration sometimes, and be willing to chase it wherever it may go. I didn't know that I was going to do all these little paper balls. I didn't know that I was going to bring in Judge Dredd exactly. I had considered it and then opted out. And then once I got the picture back together, looking like with the sand and everything. I thought, well, I mean, where else can we go? Right? Why not? We can always take him back out. Right? But I kind of just wanted to do something a little more personal and a little... Ooh, I like that. But then you lose some of this. Let me scooch them back in there. Maybe take this one out. Something like that. I like that a lot. That'll make a good shot. But with that being said, I think that's about it, right? That's what I was after here. As always, I appreciate you guys coming by, watching my videos, checking out my photography. If you want to follow me on Facebook or check out my photography on Instagram, the links are down in the description. You can check that out. I'd appreciate it. If not, no worries. But as always, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. Keep playing with them toys, and I'll talk to you again soon.